Hi, Ivan. Welcome back and happy Halloween. Thank you for bringing your family to your follow-up appointment. Before we get started, I want to make sure that English is your preferred language and that you learn best with auditory and visual learning.
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, perfect. So today I want to discuss a little bit more about asthma and how to manage in order to for you to live a healthy and comfortable life with minimal symptoms. This will be useful for you. If it does worsen, you will be able to control it and know how to prevent this from happening to you.
Sounds good to me.
So I want to give a little refresher from the last appointment. If you recall, we said asthma is an obstructive pulmonary disease, and when you have exacerbation or asthma attacks, you may experience wheezing, chest tightening, coughing, and breathlessness due to mucus secretion, inflammation of the airways, and tightening of the airways.
That does actually sound a little bit familiar, but especially I remember learning about mucus secretions.
Okay, so great. Now let's talk more about how you can prevent exacerbation from occurring. Do you guys remember talking about some of the triggers?
I remember you mentioning my canine Americans.
I know there were a list of things that could make his asthma worse. We said something about the weather, but I kind of forgot the rest.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned something about dog hair. So I've been making sure to keep the dogs well groomed and kept up for Ivan to be around.
Okay, no worries. So asthma triggers are different. It varies from person to person, and certain exposures can irritate your lungs and worsen your symptoms or even cause you to have an asthma attack. Some examples are dust mites from animal fur, seasonal changes like you guys had mentioned previously in our last appointment, smoking, upper respiratory infections, mold, and allergies. It seems as though seasonal changes and you having new dogs are the main cause up of your flare up, Ivan.
So what can we do better to control his asthma?
Well, we can start with some preventative measures like trying to avoid the triggers that we just mentioned, practicing good hand hygiene and making sure that he follows his instructions for medication. I know Tiara had been doing a good job taking steps to reduce the dog shedding. Just make sure to keep him in the green zone.
Question, what is the green zone?
Good question, Ivan. So there are three zones for asthma that indicate how well you're doing. Green, yellow, and red. Green is our goal because it means you're doing well and you aren't having any symptoms and can help your daily activities so you can do everything normally.
So you're saying that he will stay in a green zone if he avoids all of the triggers that you just listed?
For the most part, yes. What else did you guys learn about asthma that is useful?
Today I learned that I needed to be consistent. I really more than usual, and would taking my medications to prevent a flare up.
I learned that asthma can actually be controlled, and Uncle Ivan will be able to live a healthy life if we're more cautious about the environment and his surroundings.
I'm glad that we all are on the same path to improving Ivan's life and can keep moving forward on this journey with him. As far as his asthma plan, we will continue in the next visit. Thank you guys for all the support and thank you, Ivan, for keeping up with your asthma plan.
Peace.